She had to sit right in front, didn't she? It was one of the most exciting days of my life. I want you to imagine this. Surrounded by three incredible women. One, my inspiring sponsor. One, my amazing best friend. And the other, a chick who I met at my very first conference. A person who makes sure everything comes together. It was the day when all the sacrifice, hard work, dedication, personal growth, and teamwork meant that I could call myself a diamond. An achievement that I'm incredibly proud of, not only because of what it means for me, but what it means and symbolises for each and every one of you. Before Nucerity, I was working 2 jobs in health. I loved helping people, that's what I did. I was a personal trainer and an exercise physiologist, and I did a little bit of lecturing in science. Not many of you know my story, and I'm going to share a little bit of that with you today. I knew I wanted more. I knew my family needed more. I knew they needed more life experience, and I didn't know how I was going to give them that. I knew I would find a way. Fullness, happiness, freedom, choice. Everybody wants that. Everybody. Nucerity is that vehicle for me. I don't think many people really understand just how big it is, just how much of a platform you have. At my very first conference, there was 4 of us from TFR, or Team Freedom Rollers. There was 4 of my very good friends. I don't even know how many there is here today, about 1,000 people. It is absolutely incredible. 3 years ago, I was a fit, healthy mum of 2 beautiful girls, Lillian and Isabella, and wife of Michael. Life was good. All of a sudden, our lives changed when I became septic. I spent a long time in hospital and I nearly lost my life. My kids nearly lost their mum, and I was left with a really big scar. And that was something that I'm actually forever grateful for. It was a turning point in my life. I was given 12 months off work to rest and repair. Anyone who knows me well knows that I'm a workaholic, usually at the detriment of my family, so taking time off was really difficult. Notice I'm not looking at you. Towards the end of my recovery, Skincerity was introduced to me. Marty and I were hanging out with the kids on the farm. She said, "You should try this on your scar," in only the way Marty could ever say. We went to school together, so we knew each other really well. I agreed. I had nothing to lose. I went to a presentation, next minute I was a Nucerity distributor. I only bought 2 bottles. It's all that was available. Little did I know that that decision was going to change my life forever. Even from New Zealand. So I decided to join Nucerity. Next day, Martine went to New Zealand. She packed up her family and moved. My sponsor had left. But even from New Zealand, she was very persuasive. We would talk often. She would encourage me to go to meetings. Sometimes I would go, sometimes I wouldn't. But she kept persisting. I loved the products. I love them. My scar runs from my breastbone to my pubic bone and across my belly like a half a T. It's quite a large scar and it absolutely changed the appearance of my scar, and I think that's my 4-week-old baby screaming in the background. So I shared them despite not being all in the business. I loved the products, so I shared them. Eva, she provided on-the-ground support. She gave me belief and she had a lot of patience. Eva, thank you for being there and paving the way for us to be successful. I remained on auto-ship over the next few months and began to learn bits and pieces about Nucerity and about myself. My business changed when I met an old friend for coffee. She wanted to share with me her business. I didn't want to join, but I decided to invite her to a Nucerity presentation. She bought a pack, probably just to please me, I think. but that was the best decision she ever made. From that day she met Martine and they went on a blitz. That changed my business forever. Kylie can't be here today, but I want you to know that I am forever grateful for you and all that you give. You changed the way I viewed Nicerity, and for that, you changed my life. Because of you, I was forced to go to Vancouver and a flame was ignited. Because of you, I had belief that I could be successful. More importantly, we reconnected, and I will be forever grateful that I can call you one of my best friends. Thank you. Wow, Vancouver as a Ruby. I didn't understand the importance of that. Guess who provided a little bit of peer pressure to go? 2 weeks out, I get a call. Kenny, you're a Ruby. That's a big deal. I'm like, oh, okay. So I bought my ticket, I jumped on a plane, and I went to Vancouver. It was pretty cool. We had the best time. 10 days, no kids, absolutely amazing conference. It definitely changed my life. We explored, we learned about Nicerity, and we became embraced in the culture. And the one thing that I took away from that was the absolutely amazing founders. David, Lonnie, and Richard, thank you for being real, being honest, and building this business on love, respect, and partnership. Vancouver was definitely a turning point for me. It was then I decided to learn more about the business, and it was then that I knew I wanted to be a diamond. To my incredible team, you guys rock. I'm standing here today because of you. You all give me so much joy because I know this feeling is coming to you. You all work so hard on yourselves and the business, and I'm so grateful that we work alongside each other as friends. Thank you. Nets, you are my rock, you encompass growth, and you are my shoulder. Thank you. Kim, I've never met anyone like you. Your attention to detail is impeccable, and you give me so much help, even if you are a little bit unorganised. I love you and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I am the ice queen. I never cry. So Nikki, you might take over from that. Martine, life would not be the same without you. You have a crazy vision, and I love that I get to work beside you every single day. You have guided, inspired, excited, and pushed me all the way to the top. You are the crazy, jittery one, and I'm the calm, and that's why we are an unstoppable team. One minute. You are undoubtedly the hardest working human I know, and you give everything to me and your team. I am forever grateful that our families are on this journey together. Nath, bro, boss, thank you for giving her up to me so that we can inspire so many people. Without you, the wheels wouldn't turn. I'm so proud that you are part of my family. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Hey, babe. My husband, he watched for a really long time. Like many of you, it took him a long time to believe. He found it really difficult when I spent a lot of time out of the house and a lot of time on my phone. I wasn't in my laundry, but I was in full view. But I was never home. He felt like a single parent. It took him a long time to see the big picture. You know what? He always believed in me. He always believed that I was going to do what I said I was going to do. That belief meant that I had the ability to build the dream, and he is now side by side. He's all in. Mick, thanks for your patience. Without that, I'm certain we would be on a different path. We are now enjoying the life that we had planned. It is without a doubt that my 3 girls are my biggest achievement. Isabella 7, Lillian 5, and Sophia up the back, she's 4 weeks old. New Cerity is enabling me to create a life that we will never regret. A life that we choose. Happiness, fullness, choice. Everybody wants that. What does it take to get here, to this stage, to this podium? Sacrifice, a lot of it, dedication, hard work, support, skill, and action. You have to put the action in. You cannot be a diamond without your team. People build people. You need to be a part of the community. Be authentic and have fun. What excites you? What steps are you going to take to follow your dreams? You have the power to make the change. Believe in you, believe in your dreams, and go for it. Thank you.